Another class video about Ragnarok Online. So today on the table is Alchemist. And Alchemist is probably the one that went through the most changes in my opinion. Like the stuff that, you remember Alchemist for was just brewing potions and that's about it. Maybe relying on their homunculus and stabbing things with an axe or a sword, right? And that's really about it. But now we can actually use our skills and not have them be useless. So I have with me 100 acid bottles and 100 boulder grenades because you still need those, of course. Of course and unfortunately. But, I do have no gear on me. So no freaking weapon, no nothing. 100 strength though. Just to see if the damage really works. And yeah, Crazy Uproar, by the way, works for every party member nowadays. That's something that I forgot to mention in one of my other videos. Anyway, so let's see the thing in action. Did you see that? 4k damage. I'm gonna do it once again. Just like that. And that's without any weapon. So it's based on your attack nowadays. And I do not have anything that I can wear probably. Yeah, I check that in every video and I never do have anything. So let's find a weapon real quick. Just anything, right? I'm just gonna go. Is there anything in here? I don't think there's anything in here. Like you need to actually go to the cities and buy things. Yeah. So let's go to Prontero. Go Prontero. And buy ourselves a sword or an axe or something of that sort. You'll probably want to be running around with an axe because they usually have more attack, right? But let's just get a saber. Is there a saber here? Yeah, there we go. Saber. +0 saber. And let's go kill some orcs in Orcs Dungeon. And I'll show you guys how the grenades work. Because that was a single target skill, right? So you don't really want to have 1,000 freaking acids on you at all times, because that's a lot of variants to kill. But with the bombs, you can do the same thing, just in an AoE situation. Like, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of these guys. Ah, don't kill me. Cast a bomb. Why it didn't cast? What's going on? Cast a bomb over here. There we go. And boom! Check it out. It actually does a lot of damage. It's based on your strength too. No, not strength, sorry, attack. Attack, so that's better. It's a bit hard to get them sometimes to move into the bomb, but look what's happening. Look how cool is that, right? How cool is that? And you can still acid terror things. So yeah, so that's Alchemist, bro. Like, I don't know if we're gonna get homunculi, so I'm not really showing them off. And if we are, the changes to homunculus deserve a whole video on their own because there are so many changes to homunculuses that it's hard to describe. They don't really work the same way you guys remember them nowadays. So I'm not sure which version of homunculus are we gonna get in Ragnarok 0. In the global release. If you don't know about the global release, I have a link to pre-registration in the description. It's coming soonish, probably in August 2026, maybe earlier. Look at this. How cool is that? And I've only used 3 bombs so far. I mean, yeah, sure. If you're a knight, you just destroy everything regardless, right? But I don't need to tank anything, and that is a major thing. If you know what you're doing, you're not gonna take any damage, and if you are, it's just gonna be like a little bit, because you're gonna be wearing like a Ray Drake, you're gonna be wearing your shield, you're blah 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 blah, and then you just mob everything into your own DPS person, which is your demonstration, and just watch everything die. Yeah, I'm just gonna place another one. Boom. And then you have your cart to keep all of those items that you have farmed with your easy peasy lemon squeezy Alchemist. I really like Alchemist. It's a class for those who, really like a different game style and a bit more of a challenge naturally compared to some of the other classes, but it's a lot better than it was before. Wait, the only downside is that you still can't cast demonstrations right down underneath the monsters. Boom. Yeah, that was fun. All right, see you guys in the next one. I think I'm gonna go with the assassin for the next one. I don't know.